Yeah, it is episode 20. Crazy how we've come this far, huh?
I know. Episode 20. 20 episodes. That is
20 episodes, and I
I didn't
still
think
don't...
we'd make it this far.
Well, yeah, I mean, we started back in October.
Yeah, are we going?
Yes.
I thought you did that.
Well, you can see now.
Oh yeah, I wasn't even looking though.
Yeah.
It
You know
was-
me. I like my candid intros.
No, I like them too. It's just I was kind of expecting it. That's why I started talking like the podcast like voice, you know,
For sure.
which isn't any different than my regular voice, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, but yeah, 20 episodes.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. So Kyle here is ashamed of the podcast because he doesn't. No, I'm just.
Not ashamed of it.
You don't, but you don't advertise.
I just don't promote it to people I know.
Yeah.
Like,
We got to come up with your alter ego, dude.
oh yeah, what kind of alter ego would I need?
You would just
or
be
have?
Kyle.
I already am just Kyle.
No, but like you would just be Kyle, not a real life Kyle, like podcast Kyle.
Podcast Kyle. I mean, that's kind of what I am, right? Podcast Kyle.
Yeah.
And you're exactly. who
I
you
am
are.
me. I am Emiliano. I always promote on that.
I mean, it's kind of, to have an alter ego. Don't you have to like have a different? Don't you have to like change your personality or something?
I don't know. We're podcasters. We're beginner podcasters. We're not like musicians.
That's true. It's like this is like radio.
Although I feel like a lot of musicians nowadays don't really do alter egos.
Like, do you know like who did do an alter ego?
Eminem, Slim Shady.
That's true. But he was like still Eminem, like though, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he was
Like he didn't change his main name to like Slim Shady, the artist.
No, it was just he was like playing a character
For one of his albums, right?
for a couple of them because he has the Slim Shady LP 1. No. Yes. No. I don't know. Or like the Marshall Mathers something. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up.
Might as well get the facts
Yeah.
right, you know, instead of
'Cause I don't
just
wanna-
taking guesses.
I hate to be corrected.
Yeah, even though we've never been corrected before, we've always been correct.
Not on the show, anyways.
I mean, people might be thinking it in their minds, but you
Like,
know,
oh, these dead guys, you're so wrong.
yeah.
It's like if we're wrong, send us a comment.
Feel free to comment stuff.
Or don't.
You know, speaking of podcast people and fans, or do you want to mention this first? Because
Yeah, it was the Slim Shady LP and then the Marshall Mathers LP, which he did the Slim Shady character on both of them.
Gotcha. Okay, well then, yeah, that's a good example of an alter ego.
Yeah,
I'd
but
say.
what were you gonna say?
So I was looking at our podcast information on our podcast, like app thing.
On Anchor?
Anchor, yeah. I forgot what it's called. But I was looking at the stats and stuff, and I don't know when the last time you checked it was, but we have a viewer from Belgium now.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you see that?
Yeah, and it was a 1%, which I think
Which is one person, I'm guessing.
which
right?
is at least someone in Belgium at least listened to like 10 seconds of us.
That is great. So if that person from Belgium should send us a message or something.
Yes.
We would love to know who you are.
Yeah, I saw that and that was crazy.
Because everyone else is from the U.S.
Yeah, I usually check it within a week of uploading a new episode,
Yeah.
and usually from there, and I don't really check it.
It shocked me because that's the first different stat we've ever had on this podcast. So I thought it was cool. But yeah, come to the podcast. Teach us something about Belgium. We'd love to talk to you.
You guys got good waffles.
For sure.
Belgian waffles.
That's the one thing I think of when I think of Belgium. But, maybe we could learn something new.
Yeah,
So.
I remember seeing a thing. It was like, I think French fries were in Belgium. I don't know. Sorry. Something about French fries. They were invented in Belgium.
Not the French.
Well, Belgium, I think, isn't it? I mean, don't they speak French there? Isn't it like a predominantly French country?
Probably. I mean, they don't speak
Yeah.
Belgium.
I mean, we don't know. We're not.
We're Americans.
Yes, we're.
We don't know.
We're not. What are they called when you study geography? Geographists?
Is there a geographist?
Well, I mean, I think so.
Geographist. I thought it was.
We're not geography students.
Sorry,
so
we're not geologists. We don't know this.
That's different.
I know it's a joke because they sound the same. Geology, geography.
Can you imagine like someone studies geology, but they're trying to study geography?
Dude, I thought this was a class on like maps and stuff. Why are we looking at rocks and all that?
Why does my degree say geology? It's supposed to say geography. They don't realize until after they graduate.
How do you go through a whole? Can you even major in geology? Is that a thing?
Yeah. Dude, geology has a lot of, especially here in Bakersfield, like
Sure.
you can make a lot of money working for the oil industry.
As a actually, yeah. You know, I noticed that geologists work closely with weather and stuff too somehow.
Yeah. So
and climate and all that.
Yeah. So especially in an agriculture town like here, they can really make a lot of money.
Yeah, that is that's something I didn't.
Whereas like somewhere really urban or where it's a heavy city.
Less
like,
land,
yeah,
with the rocks and stuff.
Yeah, like I couldn't imagine what a geology teacher or a geology
professor,
not even like someone with a geology degree would do in like LA.
Can you be an archaeologist with a geology degree?
I think it's different. I think you can minor in it, but I mean they're both. I mean I guess they kind of work like it's all about land, but yeah. I mean architecture is more about like. There's like engineering in it and designing and elements of art.
That's true. Yeah, there's a lot more.
But I guess it could help like knowing the lay of the land before.
Have you looked into this? You seem to know.
I just know. I always have these weird like bits and pieces of information that I just know.
Yeah, I don't usually. I only know the stuff that is most relevant to what I'm
because
doing.
like my dad works in real estate, so like the whole like knowing the land and that kind of stuff. I've kind of been around that my whole life.
Wait,
so
I didn't know your dad worked in real estate.
Yeah.
Is that why so that's why he wanted you to get into real estate?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
That's why.
Makes sense. Yeah. But you chose that.
Well, we don't have to go into that here.
Oh, right. My bad.
But no, you're fine. But dude, so I wanted to bring this up. Yeah. Kyle, have you ever had a dream so real, so vivid that you didn't realize it was a dream?
That's actually kind of all my dreams, I think, where I feel like it's real.
Like it just feels so like I don't know. I had this dream where I was going to jail. Mm-hmm. Like I was getting checked into prison. And I just remember being like, oh, this fucking sucks. How did my life get here? I remember thinking, I wish this was a dream in the dream.
What?
Because it was so real and so vivid that it felt like real life.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're saying. I'm trying to think of an example where I've had one recently, but I've had dreams where my life has been like ruined in some way, or just something like horrible, or not horrible, but just something that wouldn't ever happen in real life happened in one of my dreams. And I was just thinking like, wow, like I can't believe this is actually like happening. Like, and yeah, I feel like I've had that same thing. Like, oh, please be a dream.
Yeah.
And then you wake up with relief, kind of.
Yeah, you wake up with relief. It's like, oh, thank God, it was a dream.
Oh, thank God I didn't like quit school and become, I don't know, something.
A murderer
or something. Yeah. But yeah, no, that's definitely
it was crazy. Like I just remember like waking up and being like, oh, thank God.
You've had the dreams where you feel like you're falling, haven't you?
I haven't.
Yeah, I kind of actually learned, or you've never had one of those?
No.
Oh.
Typically for me, even like controlling myself in my dream is always usually really hard. I mean, usually I feel like I'm like in the person, like in me.
Sometimes I'll have dreams where I'm looking at myself. Like, I don't know if you've ever had those where you're looking like down
like you're
at the stuff.
Like you're like observing from the sky.
Either the sky or like just like a bystander. Like you're watching, like I'm watching me, like next to me. It's weird.
I haven't had dreams like that, but typically like when I have dreams, I feel like I'm just like a character in a story. Like I'm not making the moves are already determined.
Yeah, and that's usually most of my dreams, but I wouldn't consider like the falling dream a thing. But there's been dreams I've had like more recently because I've been stressed out. I think I've had dreams where, or not dreams, but like where you're about to sleep and then you feel the falling feeling, and then you like like get up
Yeah.
like really fast. I've done that unfortunately quite a bit recently.
Yeah, I haven't had
Falling
any
asleep.
falling dreams. I've just been, I don't know, maybe it's like this new medication I'm on, but like my dreams have been a lot more vivid, but they're not really like great.
Yeah, but I've kind of learned, or I think I watched a video where I learned why the falling sensation
Mm-hmm.
happens. It's like something to do with your brain, and when your muscles relax, like you lose perception, or your body loses perception of where it is.
Right.
And so basically, you feel like all your muscles relax, and then it feels like to your brain, it's sending a signal that you're not being supported anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And then thus the falling feeling. And then
Right.
it sends like a strong jolt back to your body to get back up. So I learned that in school and a YouTube video I watched actually this last week.
Fucking YouTube, man.
I know, teaching us all kinds of important stuff out there, huh?
But I don't know, the whole, like, I don't know, have you ever just dreamt about someone? Like earlier today, we were talking about exes. Like, have you just dreamt about someone and you're just like, why the fuck did I dream that?
Yeah, actually, and it's not even been, I've dreamt about people who I haven't talked to in a long time.
Yeah.
And I feel like it'd be weird to tell them that, like that I've actually like had a dream
Yeah, because
recently about
I feel
them.
like if you tell someone, oh, I dreamt about you, like they kind of get like a weird like,
What are you like weird
yeah.
or something?
Because some people I know with dreams, and me and Kyle, we've only just like looked up YouTube stuff about this, but I was talking to Nestor, my cousin, about it. I think we're probably gonna get him on the podcast soon.
Hopefully soon, yeah.
But he told me that he saw or he listened to another podcast where it's like, if you ever feel like you need to realize that you're in a dream, like find a light switch, and lights won't work in the dream as they do in real life, or like flush a toilet or like turn on a sink.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, if you can control the dream.
Yeah, if you can like do things in the dream, then like
Right.
do that, because then your brain isn't thinking that far in,
Mm-hmm.
like in electricity and plumbing.
I mean, logical things.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. Did I tell you? I think I told you last time already. The light switch thing reminded me of. Did I tell you about? Did we talk last time about my light switch issue?
Yeah, you told it. Yeah.
Okay, then I don't need to say it again. But it just reminded me of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the light switch thing.
You're scared.
How I'm scared of the dark. Yeah.
No, your microphone.
What's wrong with it?
You were speaking away from it.
Oh, was I?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. Just adjust it.
Okay.
20 episodes in, we're still having these issues.
I still don't know how to use a microphone, and I've been doing this for 5 months now.
5 months now.
Right?
October.
Gotta count them.
Yeah. Don't make fun of me.
It's okay. I still count on my fingers. I don't know if that's
Do you still sing the ABC songs
to figure out a
to
letter.
figure out a letter?
Sometimes, like, okay, so funny. You know how you have to do reference pages for like school papers and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they usually want you to put them in order. Some
Mhm.
professors do. So I still like if like an author's name starts with B and then it like starts with T, or like I don't know, a harder one like M and T. I'll be like, wait, M comes before T, right? And then I say it in my head. Like I don't know. That's just something I still
Or
do
like
just in case.
Or like F and like L.
Yeah, and I'm just like, wait, just the ones that are kind of close together, but
Yeah.
like I don't know. I still
Whereas if it's like B and like a D, you obviously know. But if it's like,
because those are like the first couple,
Yeah.
yeah. But then like M and
I feel like
I
near
don't
the
know, another
end,
one.
I also get like, oh, which one comes first? Like V
Can you-
or W?
can you say the alphabet backwards?
No.
Z Y X.
ZYX
Wait, okay, I got this.
Q.
Z Y X Q. Wait, I missed W. Dang.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Yeah, I can't do it either, but can say it forwards.
Yeah.
Hopefully by now.
I can't say it forward.
Sucky if we couldn't say it forward by now. 1 year of preschool didn't teach us enough. Then we couldn't say it forward.
I don't know but yeah, no, that dream was freaky.
The one you had.
Yeah, and then I talked to my dad, and my dad told me that he's had that same dream before, where
That
like
same
he's going to jail,
What?
and like he doesn't know what to dream, and that freaked me out.
I mean, that's kind of creepy that you both had the same like.
I don't know if it
dream.
was like the same night, but he's had that dream before. I've never had that dream before.
I've had a dream recently where it was it was with this guy that I haven't. It was it was this guy. He was in my dream, and I hadn't talked to him for like 2 years or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm just like, huh, is that like a sign that I need to like talk to him or something?
Yeah.
Like say something, or does he have something to say? So, and I never ended up like contacting him just to see, but and then I had a dream about another person like that too. I'm just like, why are all these random people popping up in my?
Yeah.
And usually sometimes they'll be like doing something within my family, like they're part of my family too. Just they're there. It's very normal for some reason. Like, oh, they're just there. So that's usually my experience with those type of dreams.
Yeah. I don't know. Just dreams in general are just really interesting.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Like, I don't know. Do you ever go through weird periods where you just don't dream?
Yeah.
Where you just go to sleep?
Yeah, that's usually.
Because that's usually what happens to me. Like, I dream on like rare occasions.
Usually when I got a lot going on, I either have really weird dreams or no dreams at all, I would say.
And especially like, obviously I haven't had this in a while, but like, like typically when you go to sleep with someone, like if you're with like a girlfriend or whatever, and you fall asleep with them in the bed, it's because I've had this thing where like my first ex, we obviously would fall asleep in the same bed, but then I'm like a tosser and a turner.
Yeah.
And she would sometimes fall asleep really easily. But like, I feel like sometimes the whole having a person there kind of might limit your like dream having capabilities.
Well, it's supposed to make you sleep better. That's one thing.
It's like a give and take, to be honest.
Really?
It's like cuddling sucks when it's hot, especially here in town.
Yeah, that's true because it gets pretty hot.
But that's like in the winter, it's like cool. But
yeah, I don't know. That's like the sciencey thing that I read behind it.
I don't know now, dude. Honestly, with the way I've been sleeping lately, it's very hard to imagine someone else in there with me. Because what I'll do is I'll sleep like diagonal across my king, because I have a big bed.
Yeah,
I sleep diagonal across my king size bed, and like
that's cool. Actually, I wish I had a bed that I could
and like the whole idea of like someone just popping in there, it's like no,
not anymore.
No, not anymore.
Yeah, I don't know, because I've never like had an experience like that, but I feel like I feel like it'd be hard getting used to sleeping with someone else.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my personal opinion.
It's not really hard. It's just, especially if you've never done it before, it can just be kind of a slightly like intimidating at first.
I can see that.
Just kind of like, oh, like, because it's like a new thing. So it's like
there's someone else, like, yeah.
Like someone else
there.
Is here.
I know.
Like, I'm going to wake up and there's going to be someone right here.
Yeah. And then like, they don't know, like, like how you breathe and stuff when you sleep and stuff.
Yeah, like me, like I sometimes like mumble in my sleep. So my girlfriend at the time would have been like, "Oh, babe, you said this in your sleep," and I'm like, "What?" And it's like, you said you mumble a lot, and I was like, "Oh."
You
and
do?
She,
like you mumble?
Yeah.
Huh.
And she would
that'd kind of freak me out, actually.
And she would jolt in her sleep, I remember.
Twitch, actually.
Like Twitch.
Yeah. Twitch. Sorry, I was just thinking of something.
Nah, you're fine. But no, probably the like chillest person and when I say slept with or sleep with, dude, speak of the okay.
This is the second time?
Yeah, literally, I'm talking about this girl, and she sends me a text.
What?
And I was talking about Hannah right before, because we have a new jingle for you guys, and she sends me a snap right when I'm talking about her.
Dude, it's like, it's just weird coincidence. It's just fate.
Oh my god, yeah, my ex was like, "Oh, is this your camera strap?" And it's like, "Yes, I've been looking for it."
Dude, that's actually really freaky. That happens twice in the same day. Two people. Who else? Just say someone else, and then maybe they'll text you too.
say the girl who's been ghosting me on Tinder.
Yeah, say whatever her name was, and then maybe she'll text back.
But I wasn't but like in terms of, because like me with like, because I like to like date around and that kind of stuff, but
yeah,
with, and not even talking about COVID, but like pre or all this other stuff, with in terms of people that like sleeping, not like, oh, you slept with that girl, like literally sleeping with,
like actual sleeping
with, I think probably the easiest one. I think was my ex Trinity.
Why is that?
'Cause she just didn't.
Move.
She would just sleep.
That's usually the best.
Yeah, she would just sleep. Like my first girlfriend would jolt. My latest girlfriend, I don't remember what she would do. I think she just had a hard time going to sleep, so she'd be like on her phone.
Yeah.
But like Trinity would just knock out, and that's like nice. Unless one time we were like drunk and we went to sleep, and we literally like I was trying to sleep, and she spent like a good ass like hour just drunkenly talking about me. I don't even remember what the conversation was.
What?
Literally, I had a. Oh my. Okay, so I'm gonna try to talk about this very PG. So we were like drunk, and I was like, "Oh hey, why don't we try this thing?" And she was like, "Oh okay, I usually don't like that kind of thing.
This is already
but
not PG.
But I'll do it with you." And I was like, "Okay." And we were both drunk. She's like, "Haha, what? Do you want it on record or something?" And I was like, "Lol, yeah. Let me record you saying it." And I think I still have that somewhere. And I was like purging through my phone, like deleting a bunch of stuff. And I was like, "What is this?" And I found it, and I was like, "Oh God!" And I just deleted it.
You just found it recently?
Like within the last like few months.
Oh. Was it like in one of like your voice recordings or something?
Yeah, because I was going through my voice memos, and I was like, "What the hell do I have that's like 2 minutes long?" And I was like, "Oh, I have this." Uh-oh.
That's scary, like finding stuff like that.
Yeah, or like a video you took like in your pocket.
Oh, I see. You know, the only time that I recall sleeping with anyone, because I've never actually.
Yeah.
Like, I had to share a bed with my brother a couple of times. That's the only like.
I hate sharing beds with. I think I just hate sharing beds in general, especially with siblings.
Yeah, it's gonna be it'd be a hard transition. I feel like one day, but yeah, like with siblings, like have you ever had to share a bed with your sibling?
Yeah, I hate sharing a bed with Sal, and I know he's listening. I fucking hate sharing a bed with you, dude.
I mean, it'd have to be like a pretty big bed.
Well, because he's also a tosser and a turner.
Oh yeah, well, for me, sharing a bed with RJ is probably the worst because he's puts like I had to do that one time I think when we were in a hotel, and or I don't know if he'd do this now, but he used to put like his feet all over me, like
on purpose,
just in the middle of the night, like because he'd get cold and then I'd be warm, and then he just like put his foot like underneath my like leg or something, and I'm just like, get off me, bro, like I don't know, stuff like that.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I just think I'm going in the direction of, because I think lately my bed has just been like my space.
Right.
It's like, this is all mine.
Yeah.
Which sounds very selfish, but it's like, this is my space. Like, and I think right now, I don't know if it's just because I've been single for a long time. It's just the whole idea of like someone else coming into my space like that feels very invasive.
Yeah, I can see what you're talking about there. But sorry, I had a.
No, go for it.
Did you have another food topic of today?
Second breakfast.
For today.
Yeah.
Did you?
I had a couple.
Sure, you can. I didn't. I honestly didn't think about it, but.
Well, okay, because I think we did this one before.
Which one?
Did we do the waffles versus pancakes one?
We've done waffles. I think so.
That was like our first or second.
I think that was our first or second one.
Okay.
What was another one you had?
Are like drinks off limit? Just normal drinks?
No,
like,
drinks are fine.
Okay. What do you think of apple juice versus orange juice? Just a simple one.
Okay. On 3, we'll do it like last. I think I like this kind of way where it's just like we don't pick a topic until we're recording. Okay. So we'll see if this is either a versus or a. Oh, this food sounds good. You messed me up, Kyle. But
was it? I was pausing there.
No. There's a bunch of pauses. I'll be fine. I always edit the episode, so.
Gotcha.
But okay, so on 3, we'll say, okay, 1, 2, 3, apple juice.
Dang, we start being similar.
Yes.
So why do you like apple juice?
I don't know. It just has this like, and I know most apple juice is just a bunch of sugar and shit.
Yeah.
But it just it tastes just that nice little like tang and like it's not as tangy as like orange juice. Orange juice I feel like can be too tangy, and then you deal with pulp and all this other stuff. Whereas like apple juice, like you get like, what's the brand I'm thinking of? Is it like Mott's or
Mott's.
like one of those kind? It's like I haven't done it in a while because like, I've had to watch what I eat and drink. But like sometimes I'll be like, man, I really want some like, or like
sometimes I'll just take apple juice like regular, like just
or
in
like,
the middle of the day.
like apple cider.
Oh yeah.
Like Martinelli's.
They actually
They also make an apple juice. Don't they?
That's the one I was thinking of. Is like there's a really good apple juice brand out there, and it's Martinelli's apple juice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that has really good apple juice. But also, what I noticed is when I was younger, I used to just drink like the clear apple juice, where the one that's like yellow, but you can see through it. You know,
which one's that?
Just normal apple juice.
Oh right. Well, yeah.
But like the one I found out was even better was the murky ones. I know it sounds weird, but like you'd have to look it up. It's just like you guys might know what I'm talking about, but it's like murky apple juice versus clear apple juice. There's a difference. One's like more concentrated. One's like, I guess more like the murkiness is like diffused
right
out of it.
And here's the thing: like apple juice, the ones that I've had do not taste like apples.
Most apple juice doesn't, but you know what does taste like apples? No,
not that.
I like how we both just knew.
I really want to say it, but I was like, wait, this is being recorded.
Yeah. So, but what does taste like apples is, have you ever had no Snapple apple juice?
Snapple apple juice.
It tastes just like real apples, bro.
Maybe I had it at like at a daycare, like or like when in elementary school, because I wouldn't think of any other time that I would have had it. Maybe I don't know. But that one does taste like real.
Yeah, go get some Snapple apple and taste it, because it tastes just like you picked an apple right off a tree and just drank it somehow. It's good.
Because like I've had a lot of orange juice over the years because we have oranges in the back. So like my mom and my dad would make natural orange juice.
That's probably even better.
And I just don't like that like tanginess. I would much rather have an actual orange or a tangerine instead of having orange juice.
Right. Yeah. And that's the same for me. I've always been an apple juice fan ever since I was a kid. Like apple juice was superior to orange juice.
There is one place where I will get orange juice versus apple juice, and it's at Harris Ranch in Coalinga, because it's an orange juice that you have to pay for. It's not like a refill thing, and it's like actual like it's like fancy orange juice. Like it tastes really good, and there's like no pulp in it, but it still tastes orangey.
Yeah, no,
and
I get
it's
what
not
you're saying.
as tangy. Dude. Like it's really sweet. It's almost like a tangerine.
I would much prefer mango juice too over orange juice.
I don't think I've had mango juice.
Mango juice is really good. I'd recommend it.
But no, yeah, apple juice is.
Orange juice is like lower tier for me, but like it's good. Like I'll drink orange juice.
Like like I'll like if you're like, oh, you want a cup of OJ? It's like sure,
yeah, I'll have some. But no, if I had the choice,
yeah, you put some orange juice in front. Like, have you ever had like what's like that really? Is it like Minute Maid?
Oh, Minute, yeah.
Have you ever had Minute Maid?
Minute Maid, their big thing's lemonade, isn't it?
Or like, no, not Minute Maid. What am I thinking of? A Sunny D.
I was gonna bring that up. Actually,
isn't Sunny D like not even?
I saw
juice?
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up because I saw a TikTok of a girl who called Sunny D orange juice, and I'm like, is it though?
It's not.
Is it orange juice? Like,
it's really not.
I used to drink those though all of the time. Like that was when they first came out. Like they were always advertised.
They would always be like, "Oh, it's way better than Coke," and it's like it has the same amount of sugar, or if not more.
I always just remember it was just like what the cool kids drank instead of actual orange juice.
I always liked the bottle or the gallon.
I think
it always looked cool.
I think that's why I liked them too. Like the like how you popped open the bottle, like it kind of drew me in.
Like whenever something has like a cool bottle, I feel like that also like glass cans of Coke or bottles of Coke.
Bottles of Coke, yeah.
Or like soju, like how it's in glass bottles, even though it's really cheap.
Oh yeah, that was that's always cool.
Or like my decanter that I usually have over here.
Right. But
dude, that thing I had some of the scotch yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
In the thing,
yeah.
The little bottle thing. Yeah, that. Sorry, that was
No, you're fine.
That thing's cool. I like the little thing. It's the thing with the ship, right?
Yeah, the thing. Yeah, I had it right here, but I was drinking it earlier today, or not earlier today.
This morning I woke up
late yesterday, last night.
It's all the
I'm getting
same.
flustered on my words, dude.
Yeah, it's no problem. But Sunny D though, I remember like times where me and my brother would just like want to crack open a cold one and then get the Sunny D's
Get
out.
the Sunny D's
And we
out.
sometimes we chug those things. I don't know why. I feel like they don't look that good.
No.
Like, looking at them now, I'm just like, these are probably gross. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even want to try it again.
What's okay, so like on the topic of juice, what was your favorite? Did you like Capri Sun?
Yeah, dude.
What was your favorite flavor?
I don't even remember what the flavors were.
Mine was fruit punch. It was a very
That was the basic one, right?
That was the basic one, but I liked it.
What else did they have? Like wild berry?
I think they had like wild berry. I think they probably had like lemon lime, but like fruit punch was always like.
Yeah, I remember they had a cherry flavor too. I think.
Yeah, they also. Dude, lately I've been getting into cherries. Like I had cherry yogurt.
Oh really?
That has like little bits of cherry in it. I forget the actual name of the yogurt, but I'm like, man, this tastes good.
Cherry was always my favorite flavor, like candied anything.
Yeah, it was always the red ones or the blue ones.
Red was always good, yeah. But what was your initial question? I don't know if I
Capri Sun.
Oh yeah, I used to drink Capri Sun all the time because those were like the birthday thing.
Yeah.
You know, you get a Capri Sun with your pizza at the birthday party. That was, which speaking of, I know we talk about childhood nostalgia a lot.
Yeah.
But I've been getting even more of it on my TikTok page for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because we were born, like our childhood was from like 2000 to 2010, like our main childhood.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm getting all kinds of like videos of like old videos that people take with like old cameras, you know, of like places like Pump It Up and
Pump It Up, dude.
Pump It
I
Up.
remember William. I won't say his last name, but William had a birthday at Pump It Up, and I went.
Really? I had
Yeah.
a couple. I don't know if you ever went to mine or not.
You didn't invite me.
Are you sure?
You probably invited me, but my dad probably told me no.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Because I remember back then it was really hard to like, especially like hanging out with you. I'd have to do like a bunch of chores, and like if I forgot to do one, like I couldn't go over.
Yikes! Yeah, that was a tough one.
Yeah.
No.
Whereas nowadays I just leave.
Dude, we could all the time we could have been hanging out. Like,
Yeah,
we
dude.
missed out. But
All the sleepovers I missed.
I know, which is why we got to bring it back these days.
Well, nowadays it's like, hey, can I crash on your couch? Yeah.
It's that type of thing. But I feel like your dad would be weirded out just seeing me just chilling. Like
I
here.
don't think so. Well, I don't know. That's not. I always say it's like, dude, because like I've had some like shady like friends, and I'm always like, dude, like Kyle's like the cleanest cut guy I know.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like he's like
out of all your friends.
he's the farthest thing from shady.
Which I feel like your dad knows that.
Yeah, he does. But I feel like sometimes like I don't know. My dad just like the whole idea of like his kids having friends is kind of this. I don't know.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I forgot. Remember that one time where we got to hang out like really late at night and we were in your living room just playing games. It was your birthday.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and we had pizza. I remember we had pizza and we played some video games and then I had to go. I never got to. Did I go or did I stay the night?
I think your grandma didn't want you to stay the night.
Dude, what was up with that? Like,
I don't know.
that would have been so fun if I got to like just sleep over. But
For sure.
yeah, but it was a good time though, still, regardless of that. But
yeah, for real. No, and then nowadays, like, I don't know. I feel like you could still do that.
yeah.
It would just be like, hey, you want? Although I feel like nowadays, like, especially after you turn 21, it's like, oh, hey, do you want to like? We'd probably like watch a regular show and like play Black Ops and like have a couple whiskeys or something.
Or something like that.
Like
yeah.
just the adult version.
Just the adult version of a sleepover. Instead of those
Instead
of those Sunny D's, we're
Yeah.
gonna have
we'll do a Sunny D cocktail. We'll put some vodka in it.
hopefully
Oh,
can
God.
revive the Sunny D.
Dude, when you start drinking, I hope you don't drink like a 21-year-old like college girl.
I don't even know what that
It's
what
like
that is.
it's like vodka cranberries, where it's vodka and cranberry juice. It's like Mai Tais, like all these like kind of not girly drinks, because like sometimes I'll get something like that, but it's these kind of fruity, like it doesn't taste like alcoholic drinks.
Okay, so like what would you get? Like,
Well, now because I've been drinking for a long time, but nowadays I feel like something. You know what you would like?
What's
You
that?
would like alcoholic apple cider.
probably. I mean, I like apple
For
cider.
your birthday, I'm gonna get you a 6-pack of of Angry Orchards. It tastes just like apple juice with a little kick to it.
Dude, it'd be so weird if everybody just got me alcohol for my birthday. Like that's all I
It's
get.
your 21st.
Yeah, but what am I gonna do with it all? Like just
You're gonna drink it.
I can't. I don't know.
You're gonna drink it that night.
Just drink every like
Yes.
so like 10 people come, they all buy me 6-packs. That's some math right there for y'all.
Yes.
How many drinks would that be?
Well, they probably will like me. I'll probably get you that to try, and I'll probably get you like a nice bottle of something.
Oh, true. But I gotta bring like, I don't know, a wheelbarrow or something and take it back to my house.
You got your pickup truck.
Yeah, just put it in the back.
You're not driving on your 21st.
I mean, no, we already have that all planned out. Don't worry. But
dude, have you heard of like? Oh, go ahead. I'll tell you after.
I was just gonna say like I show back up at my house and be like, "What's up, man? I got a bunch of drinks we gotta put somewhere in the," and then I just start filling up like the fridge with all the drinks. I just can't see that happening.
What are your grandparents gonna do? Throw it away?
No, but it's just gonna look weird. I feel like.
I don't know. I mean, I have stuff in my like fridge that like I know my dad is, but like because lately with my like my harbor and shit, I haven't been drinking, so
Yeah.
it's just sitting there.
It's just chilling.
It's just chilling there, just waiting.
In your little
to be
fridge?
drunk. No, although that fridge is stocked up. Well, yeah, because right before I broke up with Lexia, she was like, "Hey, will you buy me a 24-pack of like Mike's Hard Lemonade?" So like most of the stuff in there is just Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Which is also another drink I think you would like.
Probably.
Or like Smirnoff Ice. It just tastes like kind of a alcoholic like lemon
Yeah.
flavored whatever.
Yeah, it sounds good. I'll have to try it. What were you saying though? Just a moment ago, right? You were gonna let me go, yeah, and then
I forgot.
okay. Well, then in that case, I was gonna just say something else.
What's up?
Going back to the childhood nostalgia thing.
Yeah.
Man, Pump It Up was a fun place, wasn't it?
Yeah, I went once and I want to have a birthday party there, but
You only went once.
yeah.
Oh, and if anyone, do you think everyone knows what Pump It Up is?
I think people from
Most
our
people.
demographic knows what Pump It Up is, but like I don't even know if Sal knows what it is.
Really?
Probably, I don't know.
I mean, people, yeah, definitely
Like people our age
And
from
all
our
the-
hometown will know what it is.
Yeah, and all the parents will know what it is
Yeah.
if there's any like older people like listening. But yeah, basically like it's just a place where you get to jump around as a kid a lot.
Yeah.
And now they have places like Rush. Like
I wonder if it's like, yeah, so it's like a childhood version of like Rush.
Pretty
Or like
much.
these kind of, what are those places really called? Because I know they have places like that all over, but what would you call those places?
Kids like fun places. I don't know.
No, but it's like there's all these like stuff you can jump on and like,
Oh, like are you talking more like Rush?
yeah, more like Rush.
More like Rush. Those are called. Dang, I don't know. Like the big things, trampolines.
Yeah, there's like trampolines and like, yeah,
The foam pits.
yeah,
those,
foam pits.
those are fun.
Yeah.
And yeah,
How many times did you go to Pump It Up when you were a kid?
oh, I wish I went more because I think I only went like 5 or 6 times.
Well, it was like, wasn't it like weirdly out of the way? It's like heading to the airport, right?
Yeah, I would say I feel like it was on, like, I mean,
I feel like it was on Allen or something.
That's what I was gonna
like
say.
Way out there.
I feel like it would be on Allen Road. It's somewhere over there, but now it's gone. So who knows, like what happened?
Dude.
Rip, Pump It Up.
Every time I go to get on the 5, I always think of you because I see Enos Road.
You see it?
Yeah, and I was
Yeah,
like,
it's real.
because there's that episode where me, you, and Sal did where you're like, over by Enos, and it's like, no, Kyle, where the fuck is Enos?
Well, you live here. I figured you know what your streets are.
It's a weird road out all over by the roundabout.
It's a small road. Yeah. It's,
Yeah, I always see it, and every time I see it,
It's the outskirt.
I always think of me going like, oh, go over there by Enos.
I didn't know you could see that on the 5.
Oh no, heading to the 5 from like Stockdale.
Oh.
Have you been over there lately?
Actually,
Because they have the roundabout right there.
oh yeah, that's to go more west, isn't it?
Well, yeah, that's like when you're taking this Stockdale to go.
Where you go straight off.
Where you go straight
highway.
off Stockdale, yeah, to get on the 5.
Yeah, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, so there's a street side for Edis,
I didn't realize there would be a sign or anything there for it.
Yeah, so that's where I saw it, and I was like, "Whoa, dude!"
What were we even talking about in that episode? Why did I bring that up?
Oh, because you were, I think the firework thing with your ex.
Oh yeah.
Because you said you went by over there to see, or no, the sunset.
Yeah, probably that.
Because
Was
you missed the opportunity with the fireworks for the first kiss. But
No,
you
I
saved it with.
No, I missed the opportunity with a sunset, but
Oh,
the fireworks
that's
came.
what it was. That's what it was. I mixed it up.
Yeah, the fireworks came, and then
Fireworks before sunset in the daytime.
I know, just fireworks pop up. Like you wouldn't even see them. We probably wouldn't have even noticed them.
Nah, you probably would have heard it. Probably thought it was gunshots or something.
I mean, maybe, but usually you wouldn't hear that on that side. But I forgot what I was saying. What was your what was your favorite like childhood, like from like places like Pump It Up Rush? What was your favorite like aspect within like that? Like what do you like the best there that they offered?
Well, I went there once, so I don't even remember. My childhood more consisted of like Chuck E. Cheese or like John's Incredible Pizza Company.
Well, we can add those there too. Then I would say my favorite thing was always the big slides that they had.
Mm-hmm.
Those were always fun from Pump It Up. But I haven't, because Chuck E. Cheese was more like my like really early childhood. Like
Yeah,
when I was
like I went there a lot earlier, and then we like upgraded to John's Incredible
Pizza. Funny, me and my friends started going there again in high school. Just
dude, I'd go there today.
I know, like on our lunch break.
Dude, it's a great like date place too. Like you take your girlfriend there.
Yeah, dude. And nowadays they don't like everything's like card and futuristic. You know, where, like you swipe the card.
Dude, do you remember when they had the go-karts?
Wait, which place?
John's Incredible.
No.
Oh yeah, they had go-karts at one point inside.
Chuck E. Cheese, I think, had something similar to that too, but it was for like.
And they also have like
kids.
Camelot. The Camelot mini golfing is really fun.
Oh really? I've never.
Another like.
Wait, no, I have done it. Yeah.
I think that one's open. I think their outdoor stuff is open now.
You think it's back open? Yeah, it should be because things are looking good.
It's all outdoors.
Right. Yeah. You know that's funny about the Camelot mini golf is, one time, me and my friend went mini golfing there, and we were going through it. We were the only people there too.
That's awesome.
It was awesome
when it's just you guys.
Huh?
I said it's cool when it's just like you're just there.
Yeah. No, it was cool. And so we were golfing and all that and going through like the holes and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then we get to the last one, and I hit it in the thing, and I had to go get it, right? I had to go reach in and get it. But it was really like, the hole was really deep for some reason, and I couldn't see where the ball was. So I just blindly folded my sleeve up and put my hand in, and a bunch of water came up. I have a video of it actually if you want to see it later. Yeah, a bunch of water came up and just all over the thing. I was like, oh, what is that? It was cold too. It was like the winter. And I was
Dude,
like,
that's probably the plumbing from like the bathrooms and shit, and like the fountain.
Dude, it was gross, and I'm like, it was all over my jacket and my hand and whatever this mystery water was.
Yeah, dude, like mini golfing is always a really cool, because it's especially like if you're trying to get to know your date, it's a really like cool place because it takes a minute to like go and like actual like mini golf and stuff.
I mean, yeah, I feel like any activity, like
especially that one, because you're just walking around the course trying to hit the ball into the thing, and then
good opportunity to just have some side conversations.
Yeah,
stuff like
I went there on a double date with my ex and Sal and his girlfriend.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that sounds lit.
It was pretty fun. Yeah, well, I always was like, hey, Kyle, let's go on a double date, and you would never want to go.
When did you ever ask me that?
When you were dating What's-Her-Face, and I was dating What's-Her-Face. When I saw you at the Target, I was like, oh, hey, we should do like a double date sometime.
And why? I didn't say no, I don't think.
You were like, yeah, we'll see.
You always think I say no when I don't say anything. Just because I don't say anything doesn't mean it's a no.
It's basically a no. You're just afraid to say no.
Nah, you shouldn't take it like that. It should be like, I said maybe, yeah, we could probably do that. That's usually what I say is we could probably do that. That's like my phrase. And that usually means like we could probably do that. But I don't know.
Back then it was harder to schedule stuff.
It was, yeah. It was a lot harder.
Because like you'd be in town one day and then the next day you'd be out.
That's
true. Had to leave early, or sometimes you'd leave late.
That's true. I didn't live here.
Or like sometimes Sunday was your only free day, and then
you
like,
didn't
I
have
work
Sunday,
on Sundays. Yeah.
Yeah, so it would have been a lot easier now. So if I ever get a girlfriend again, we'll see. Then maybe we could.
Ditto.
Yeah. Who knows? That could have been the
I don't know, dude.
last time.
I was telling my dad today, or at the time we're recording this. I was like, yeah, I think on Friday night I'm gonna go out with my cousins and a couple like friends. And he's like, why are you going out with guys? You should go out with girls. And I was like, dude,
what a champion for saying that. Like,
it's like, really,
that's
Dad?
so funny.
And I was just like,
you're hanging out with guys? What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? And I was like, because when I tell my dad bro time, he sees it as like, I think he means it like brother time, and it's like, they're not your brothers. It's like, no, just hanging out with a bunch of bros, like,
yeah, like friends and stuff.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, I need that like bro time, because like,
wait, who'd you say you're going out with?
my cousins.
Oh, right. I thought you only had one cousin here.
No, dude, I have like 15.
Oh, what? You only talk about one.
Well, because I spend a lot of time with Nestor because we work out and hang out a lot. But then, like, I sometimes hang out with his brother. I sometimes hang out with his brother's roommate. I sometimes hang out with his brother's roommate's brother. And then they have like
a line of brothers and roommates.
And then I sometimes hang out with their friends. So,
dude, yeah, but that's funny. So your dad's like, why are you hanging out with these guys?
Well, yeah, because okay, do you remember that kind of gothy girl I was telling you about last time on Tinder?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so she flaked on my date. Did I tell you that?
I think so. That was you. That happened last time too, right? Or,
did it? I don't remember.
Or did you talk to her again? Like that?
I tried to, but she just kind of left me on red.
I see.
And I was just telling my dad, I was like, "Nah, Dad, I don't." I said some stuff I won't repeat on here, but I was like, "Nah, I'm not trying to mess with girls, right?" Or like I am, but I'm not as actively looking as.
I mean, yeah, you're just kind of waiting, like.
I'm not waiting. I'm just not looking right now. I'm not looking as
intensely. Yeah.
Because I'm not like, oh, I'm done with girls. Because I think the second you think like that, like you're setting yourself up for failure.
Kind of, yeah. I would say so.
Yeah, or not failure, but just like, if you just shut yourself out from this, you're not gonna let opportunities come to you.
Mm-hmm.
Or not come to you, but just you're not opening up yourself for anything.
Yeah.
Which I think is bad.
Right. Yeah, I'd say that's bad.
Unless that's what you want to do, but then that's kind of a toxic thing to want to do, you know?
Yeah. I mean, we're just like, I hate all girls or whatever.
Are you an incel, Kyle?
Incel? You know, what does that mean? What's an incel?
So an incel is an involuntary celibate.
What does that mean?
So when you're celibate, it means you're not having sex.
Oh, yeah, actually, I knew that.
So an involuntary celibate are these guys who are like, oh yeah, girls won't fuck me. So it's like a conspiracy, man. What? I'm serious. There's like these groups of guys out there that consider themselves involuntary celibates, where like the whole world is against them.
Dude, that's crazy.
And like that's the reason why they can't get laid.
Oops, I dropped something.
That's what you get for playing around with stuff with your hands, Kyle.
Sorry. Yeah, I just.
You're fine.
Yeah.
just know the mic picks it up.
Yeah. Sorry if your ears are bleeding now because of my clumsiness, but
Dude, we got to get an expansion for this desk.
Desk is looking a little cluttered.
Yeah, dude, I was thinking of getting like an IKEA desk and putting it over by where you are, another like expansion, dude, to make it wider.
Then I could have my own side.
Yeah. Would you want? Are you gonna take over this side?
No, I feel like we should put it like here, and then I sit here, but you sit there still. So it's like.
Oh, make it like a long table.
Yeah, you know.
Instead of making it face. We're using our hands a lot so people can't see what we're doing.
Yeah, we're making hand gestures.
We're making a lot of hand gestures. So instead of having it be like this, we'd have it be like that.
Kind of, yeah. I'd have to draw it.
So it makes like a T instead of a big square.
No, it'd make an L.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, but you'd be on the outside.
Are you jealous of like my little corner nook right here?
I like your like thing. I feel like I'm just always on the outside. That's the thing. I just kind of want to be enclosed like you in a way.
Well, you can come right here. Well, I have you right there because like all your little like that's your spot on the desk.
That's true, and I like this spot for some reason better than.
Or here we can make a lot of because the way we have it set up and like we've posted pictures of this stuff. It's like we haven't tried it with the fourth person, but right here because you can look at them like when we had Randy on here. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of, especially right now where you're a bit closer.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get exactly what you're saying. But, and I probably will talk to him about getting back on here, like whenever you're available next week, the week after.
For sure, yeah.
You're going to be available for future weeks, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I'm gonna be gone probably spring break, but that's.
I mean, I probably will too. I'll be busy. So
and probably he will be too. So
I was like, I'll probably be with him wherever we want. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah.
I know you heard the story already, but I kind of want to say the park story again that I had.
The park story?
The one I told you about in the car.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just say it again for the podcast.
Yeah, Kyle met a grown Karen and 2 future Karens.
Yeah, so
Karens in the making.
I was at the park with my brothers and my mom, and just the park around our neighborhood. We were chilling, like just hanging out there. So my youngest brother can play on like the swings and the playground equipment and stuff. But then, so me and my middle brother, who's a little bit older, we went on the swings, and then these 2 little girls tried throwing sticks and rocks at us and stuff. And we were like, okay, this is weird. And then they just kept looking at us and throwing stuff at us. And so we're like, all right, let's just get off. And then they had a mom.
Wait, they were throwing rocks at you? I thought they were throwing like wood chips.
They're throwing like sticks and rocks and stuff. Yeah, like anything they could find on the ground.
Jesus Christ.
I know. And then their mom and like their grandpa or something were watching like all this go down, not saying a thing. And so we're like, they literally like chased us off the swing. And we're older. We're not going to like fight back or anything.
Yeah, they're little girls.
They're just little kids. Yeah. So we went and stood back, like at the like bench where our mom was sitting, and just like these girls are like trying to fight us or something. And it's funny I know it's funny to hear, but like we're like, okay, we'll just not play on the swings and just hang out over here. And so, but they kept like, they didn't get like close.
They kept like following you.
Yeah, they kept like, they didn't get close to us, but every time we went back like near our mom, they just kind of like backed off, and then
Mom, help us.
Yeah, pretty much. They just kind of backed off, but then they'd still like look at us with like this evil look in their eyes for some reason. I don't know why. But then the weird thing was the mom was looking at us like we were crazy, like we're the ones messing with their kids, and it's like what the heck. So I end up like the mom keeps looking at me, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna wave and smile. So I just smiled at her and was like, hey, what's up? And then she like gives me this weird look and waves back, and I was like, wow. And then we never saw them again after that. So they just kind of left, and we've been going back to the park almost every week, and we just never see them again. Just kind of disappeared. So that was weird. That was a weird.
I'll have a lot of weird encounters with people around the neighborhood. Like there's this girl. Okay, so I've told Hannah this story, but so okay, 2 possibilities with this. So whenever I go jogging, and I try to go jogging or at least take a walk every day to like keep my cardio going or whatever.
Of course, yeah.
And there's always this girl on a bike, and she
in the neighborhood.
And I don't know. I've never talked to her because I think she might be like a 15 or 16-year-old, which like.
Wait, I think I might know exactly who you're talking about.
And this girl, she has kind of one of those girl bikes with the big handlebar.
I think so. She always wear a backpack.
I don't know.
She always goes to the park.
She always kind of looks at me like not weird, but kind of funny. Like sometimes she'll like smirk at me, and sometimes I catch her like staring at me, and I'm like, does this girl have like a I don't know, but it's like
you don't want to say anything because she might be a kid.
But then that's what I think it might be. Or on the other hand, I think she just thinks I don't know, because I just jog. I just look forward and jog.
Oh, this is while you're running.
This is while I'm running.
Yeah.
So, or sometimes I'm walking, but I'm not like looking around trying to socialize with anyone. I'm just like in my own place.
Right, for sure.
So, and like this, I don't know. I always catch this girl looking at me, and I'm just like, what?
In different places, or is she like always in the same spot?
Usually it's like whenever I go around the school.
Around the school. Yeah. I don't know if it's probably not the same girl I was thinking, but there's this girl always that I see frequently like on a bike wearing a backpack, and then she always goes to the park and then like just heads out or something. But it's probably not the same person.
Probably not. But yeah, no, that girl's, I don't know.
Also, like, did you know we could get into the school?
How? By jumping the fence?
Yeah, because there's another guy. It's one of my brother's friends who lives in the neighborhood, and he's like, yeah, I just go there and play. You know the ball wall thing? Mm-hmm. He's like, I just go and play ball wall. Like,
I didn't know that. I know there's a group of kids that jump the fence,
and usually they don't care. Yeah.
Usually I know of a group of kids, like I know down the street where they live, where they jump the fence and play basketball in the basketball courts.
Oh, for real?
They go like every like Friday night or something.
Yeah, but
And one time I saw them and I was like, I should do the adult thing and call the police. But I was like, I'm not gonna do that. And I was like, because they're just kids playing basketball. They're not there like smoking weed or like taking there to like fuck bitches. Like they're just gonna go. They're just trying to play a pickup game of b-ball, dude. Like
I mean, yeah. What are we, like, old? Like, get off the lawn.
I was just like, just fucking kids, go play your basketball.
Yeah, but I don't know. I kind of wish I did that more. After I left, like, kind of just
Sneak into places.
No, just there, because I miss playing on the ball wall with the tennis ball.
Yeah, we'd play. That
was
you
a
remember
fun
Butts
game.
Up
I don't remember that. What is that?
or like Knockout?
Knockout, I remember, and I remember just classic dodgeball. It might be where I have brain damage. I'm just kidding.
Can hit on big old noggin.
I don't think I have brain damage, but
no, like Butts Up or like ball wall. So Butts Up, I remember you hit it.
is it all in relation to the wall? Like,
It's in the wall and you play with the tennis ball.
I only remember classic ball wall. I didn't know there were other games.
Yeah, well, ball wall was different because ball wall you had to bounce it off the ground onto the wall.
You had to bounce it off the ground onto the wall, and then someone had to catch it. And there'd be a big like line of kids like trying to catch the ball.
Yeah.
And if you dropped it, you have to run to the wall before they grab it and throw it at the wall.
Yeah.
And if the
Butts Up was all about trying to get people out. So and there was no bouncing, so you would just hit it, and if it hit anyone off the wall, they were out.
Oh, that sounds fun too, honestly.
But they were like, you can't play Butts Up because the game sounds,
Sounds weird.
because it has the word butts in it.
I didn't know that was a problem. Is that why that game never came? Like,
Or why we technically weren't allowed to play it.
wait, who said that?
I don't remember. One of the yard aides probably.
We couldn't play it because of the name?
Yeah.
What? What if we just called it something else?
Well, then we would play like ball wall. It's like, what are you guys playing? We're playing ball wall.
That's why we came up. Dude, are all these names like? Did we all come up with these names?
Nah,
Like,
it's probably like,
who came up with these names?
I don't know, kids.
Yeah, kids
But
came
but
up
do,
with this
do you
stuff.
remember Smear the Queer?
Oh yeah, that one probably not go over big.
Yeah. But do you remember? Were you into it when like me and David Russum and all these other kids were playing?
Probably, but it's usually. Do you remember?
Like we'd tackle each other and stuff.
Yeah, and I remember who was usually. I remember exactly who usually were the targets.
It was like don't say last names, but like
We can say first names.
yeah,
Jordan.
Jordan,
Yeah,
David,
and Steven.
Steven. Yeah.
Those are always like the biggest targets out of everyone. I don't remember ever being a target for that.
I remember always just being on like the offensive.
Wait, what does
'cause
that mean? Does that mean just like tackle them and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which I guess I don't know, because obviously like queer is kind of a
I didn't know what smear meant. Like
smear is just like get them.
Oh, okay.
Well, smear is like when you take something and just smear it on the wall, so it's like just attack.
Attack, basically.
But then I guess like the whole word queer is kind of not politically correct anymore, or it's used in a different context. So
Nowadays, yeah.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that game still exists or not.
they probably have a different name. Well, right now probably. Dude,
I feel like kids don't care.
So I wonder if I was thinking about this. Do you think in high school, if you don't wear your mask, you get detention?
Well,
You work at a high school, huh?
yeah. So I see it. Like, not everyone follows it to a T, but like,
Are you allowed to give detentions?
No, I'm not a teacher.
Be your coach.
Yeah, but like, this is after school hours.
Are you allowed to punish kids?
For what?
I don't know, for being insubordinate,
I mean, what does insubordinate mean?
like not listening to you.
I mean, yeah, but usually I don't have a problem with that. Like, usually if you're good at what you do,
Like if you're all stretching or whatever. I don't know if do you guys stretch?
mm-hmm. That's
If
a
you guys,
big thing.
like a kid's texting, will you be like, "Hey, kid, get off the phone"?
I mean, typically they don't have their phones with them.
It's a hypothetical, dude.
Okay,
Work with me here.
Sorry, I'm being very technical. So hypothetically,
like some kids just being kind of snarky, like they're on their phone, they're like, "Oh yeah, I'll stretch later." Will you be like,
I can get mad at them.
you'd be like, "Kylie, put your phone down and go run a lap." Like
he said, Kylie.
Kylie, like, could you do that? Like, is that in your power?
Well, yeah, but
Like if they're just being a dick for no reason.
it's tough to say, but yeah, technically, yeah, you can do that as a
coach.
As a coach, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like not as like a power thing, but like if they're being,
yeah, but I try to find like other methods to do it. Like it's because of a class I'm taking. Like we learned that making people using physical activity as punishment is not a good thing. That's like because then it associates negative like with physical activity.
I guess that's true.
So there would be like other methods to do
You
that.
tell them like, oh, you're not running in the race.
That's a good example. Yeah, something like that. But that's extreme. So there's like, it's a hard like thing to figure out with all that. But yeah, technically, yeah, you can do stuff like that.
Or like, oh, I don't know. Well, because I haven't coached anyone, but I've been like I've like supervised kids at like a junior high when I was volunteering.
You did?
For hours. Yeah.
I didn't know you did that.
So like I was
What was
allowed
that
to
like?
yell at the kids.
Yeah.
I was just like, hey, what do I not say to the kids? And the teacher was like, oh, just don't say shut up. Don't like say any bad words. They're kids.
Yeah. Well, luckily, I guess.
Sometimes I would have to yell like sit down, be quiet.
Yeah.
Because they're kids, they can be rambunctious.
Yeah, that's true.
Like sometimes I'd have to separate kids.
And that's what's nice about high school kids is like they're not really that rambunctious.
But it was a junior high, so I had like kids like as young as like 3rd grade and up to like 6th grade. It was a middle school.
3rd to 6th. Okay. 3rd to 6th in
Within,
middle
like,
school?
Yeah, because it was all in their like drama class.
Oh.
So it was like.
So wait, was it an elementary school mixed with a middle school?
It was yeah.
So it's like all of them.
It was like a private.
Usually, yeah.
It was a private school.
Oh, there's a lot of schools that'll go from like 1st to like 8th. Like.
Yeah, that's what it. I think they go from K to 8th actually.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think I know exactly. Like,
Dude, do you remember? Yeah, like I hated being in that school because like all the younger kids would get out early. They'd get out at like 1.
Really? I just can't see it because I went to a junior high 7 and 8. So.
Yeah, so it's all kids. Yeah, so it was
just the 2 years.
Yeah, it was kind of weird because like you would just be like put in with like obviously like lunchtimes and stuff. You'd be with the older kids, but
dude, I just remember like junior high was like elementary school, but like a lot of things were very similar, but it was just like a big step up in like different ways.
Yeah,
like I'm thinking of like the lunch line thing. Like the lunch line was a lot longer.
Yeah,
that was like
were you like paying in cash already?
Yeah, well, like yeah, you're paying in cash, but like the thing about the lunch line, the point I was bringing up was like the junior high one, it was a lot longer than the elementary school one, but then at the same time, kids would still try to save spots for other kids. So it's like, oh, it's the same thing, So it's just, I don't know, these kind of things.
At your high school, would kids try to steal lunch?
No.
At my school, they would.
How do you steal lunch?
So you just go and take it.
I mean, what was the system like?
Well, you'd pay in cash or in a card.
Because we had cards.
No, we pay like with our debit cards.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah,
you have to pay actual money.
It was a private school.
I didn't know you had to pay actual money though.
Yeah.
Well, like I think we had like a plan, like, and then we just put in our number after that.
Yeah, no, we would pay with actual cards. And yeah, you would just go take it. Some of my friends would just go take it.
And they got away with it, huh?
Well, yeah, because it's like, oh, this is
Those
overpriced and like all this other crap, and it's like, oh, screw them.
Dang.
I'm not gonna pay $4 for a microwave like burrito.
Yeah, I can imagine. I wouldn't want to do that.
It was dumb. Don't steal.
Don't steal.
Just pay for it. Anyway, did you want to get into our last segment?
I mean, yeah, I thought that's what we were about to segue into.
Yes. Sorry, I ruined that segue. But yeah, we'll get into what you're watching.
What you watching? What you watching?
Get off the phone, dude.
You didn't say we were
We're
starting.
live.
What?
Yes. What?
Why
What?
do you
I gotta sound clip that.
Why do you keep doing that?
Why do you keep doing this to me?
Because I'm not expecting it.
Yep. But no. So Kyle, since you have a shorter, I'll go first since my. So with what you're watching, I've been like I was just telling Kyle because we just took a break. I've been more so playing a lot of video games lately. Like I finally beat Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain.
Oh, nice.
and then I just beat Metal Gear Solid 2, which is a PS2 game that they remade for the Xbox, or that they remade for like the. What do you know? What number the gaming generations are on?
The fifth generation.
I have no idea. What are we on now?
5. Or what generation are you talking about? The last one would be the 4th, I think.
Okay. Well, yeah, they remade it for the 4th generation for like the 360. No, the second, I guess. For like Xbox 360 and PS3, they did like an HD for those games, and I'm able to play with backwards compatibility on Xbox. You know, something PlayStation doesn't have.
Yeah.
All you got is that crappy PS Now.
Yeah, PS Now is not that great. Like
it's good if you have a really, really good internet connection.
but if you don't, if you have just a moderate
Like
one,
if it hiccups, it's taking you out of the game.
yeah, and that's the bad thing about it. Like backwards compatibility, I don't know why they don't just give us the backwards compatibility.
Well, because there is with certain like PS5 can play PS4 games. Yeah, I think a lot of great PlayStation games,
but they just started doing
are
that.
PS3 games.
Oh, it can play PS3 games too, can't it?
No. Well,
I thought it could play all the
it can't play a disc. It can play through PS Now. But if I pop in Metal Gear Solid 4 for the PlayStation 3, it's not going to play it.
I don't know. Like I really thought that they said when the PS5 was coming out that you could play PS4, 3, 2, and 1 games.
If it can play PS3 games, I will buy a PS5.
I mean, yeah.
Because a lot of my favorite PlayStation games are PS3 games.
Honestly, yeah, PS3
which
had
is Metal Gear Solid 4.
I mean, 360 and PS3 had a whole list of amazing games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I feel like, dude, I've been lately playing on I've been wanting to get back into playing on my Switch because they announced I was meaning to ask you this earlier. Like, are you a big Nintendo guy?
Not anymore.
I've been trying to convince you to get a Switch, and you're just like, no.
I don't see a purpose in getting a Switch.
Well, because I feel like Nintendo's a lot of single player, and you don't really like doing single player.
That's true. I'm perfectly fine with my Call of Duty.
Yeah, they just announced they're porting a Wii Zelda game to the Nintendo Switch.
Really?
Yeah, which is Skyward Sword.
That's super cool, actually.
Which I was like, cool, because it was one that I never played on the Wii.
Yeah, for sure.
And like, I literally got a Wii just to play old like Zelda GameCube games.
Oh, really? Oh, you never had a Wii? Like an actual Wii?
I did years ago, but it wasn't like mine. It was like our house's.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I still have mine. It's just hanging out in there. I keep all this stuff for memories, you know. Funny, actually. I just got 2 PS3s.
What?
They're both my brothers, and they don't use them anymore. So
can I borrow one?
You can have 2. I just got it. Well,
dude, I've been like low key because Metal Gear Solid 4 is my favorite Metal Gear Solid game, and it only plays on the PS3.
Dude, PS3. Shout out to Free Online.
Do you still have the controllers?
Yeah, I have it all in the bag. I haven't gotten to mess with it because I've been busy.
Dude, you have 2 of them?
Dude, we could both play, can't we?
I don't think the servers are online anymore.
Why don't I bring it over and we'll check. We'll try it. We'll check it out.
Can we do it after this?
If you want to, yeah. Let's do it.
Sure. Do you know what models they are?
Of the PS3?
Yes.
It's one of the later ones because
Is it the Slim?
When I got a PS4, my brothers got PS3s, funny enough. So back in 2013 or 14.
They both gave them to you?
Yeah, well, nowadays it's like 7 years later now. But
they were like, here, Kyle.
Well, no, I asked if I could have them because they were just sitting in a box. Because I like to collect this stuff. I like to collect the old consoles.
Yeah, since you're borrowing my console, can I borrow your console?
Well, first I got to see because one of them might work better than the other, they said. So that's what we'll check that out.
Sure. But dude, that would be awesome because I've been getting into older games lately.
Dude, that's all I'm about is older games. Like, I like new games, but like, there's just something special about all the old stuff.
One of these days we got to play on my Wii and we got to play GameCube games. Like Mario Double Dash.
Dude,
Mario Kart Double Dash. Have you ever played that?
No, I haven't.
So
but I've always wanted to.
2 players are on one cart. One person's driving and the other person's throwing stuff.
That's so cool. What?
And like I love like old GameCube is probably one of my favorite. It's so nostalgic for me. Mm-hmm. And the Wii plays GameCube games. And these days it's a lot cheaper to get a Wii than to get a GameCube.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, yeah. Then we'll have to check all that out.
Dude, I'm like hell excited right now.
I know. Look, we just discovered something.
Especially if it has. And one thing with the PS3, it's really hard to get original controllers.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to. Yeah, I'll show you what I got.
For sure.
Yeah. So
Can we like go over to your house and do this?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
We gotta finish the
All right.
recording first.
Yeah. Oh, I get excited.
Yeah. So is it my turn or?
Are
you gonna keep going?
So yeah, I've been playing those couple games. I started the 4th season of Rick and Morty.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and
It's really well animated, and
I didn't know that it was even like a thing out yet.
It's really funny. There's a whole episode where basically Rick makes an entire world just for pooping in.
What?
Yeah. And it's really funny.
Dude.
And
we'll have to watch some of that too because I haven't seen like the new season yet.
It's really good. And what else have I been watching? I think I watched the finale of WandaVision at midnight. It came out. I have to say I'm kind of disappointed in the way it ended.
Really?
It left a lot of stuff in the air.
I mean, I've never seen it, so I can't really. I don't have much to say about it.
It just leaves like I just wasn't a big fan of it. Plus, Paul Bentley, who did Jarvis in Iron Man, he became Vision. Mm-hmm. He basically trolled everyone and was like, "Oh, there's an actor that I can't wait. I've always wanted to work with him," and he was trolling because there's basically 2 Visions in the series, so he was talking about himself.
Oh,
it's like, I've always wanted to work with myself. And I was like, really, dude? Really? Like,
yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
But, and I think that's it. Hopefully, if I get this PS3, then I'll be able to play some more old school games.
I can tell, how excited you are.
I am, dude.
That's
All
so
right.
funny.
Go ahead.
I'm not, so this time I'm going to do something different. I'm not going to talk about what I've watched. I'm going to talk about what I wish I was watching right now. And what I wish I was watching right now is Better Call Saul season 6.
Dude, have they revealed anything on that?
Yeah, so I've been checking up lately, is
there any news?
Technically, so it was supposed to be out in a normal, situation.
In a normal universe.
In a normal universe, it would be out right now. But dude, it's not looking good because what they said is they're probably gonna not start production till the end of this year, and then it's not gonna air till early next year. So that's what their time frame is now. So,
but are they in production? Are they? Do you
know
anything? I haven't looked it up at all. So.
They're supposed to I think they're actually supposed to start production in March or this month. Actually,
this month.
Yeah,
that's awesome, dude.
What they keep saying though is it's not actually going to air until the end of this year or early next year. And I'm like, I wonder why it's going to take so long.
Yeah, like the Batman with Robert Pattinson. Have you seen that trailer?
I haven't. No.
Oh, I gotta show it to you. It's really good. I don't know if you're a big Batman fan.
I was gonna start watching some of the older ones.
It's really good. The trailer just looks really. It's a very young Batman.
Oh yeah.
Kind of early year 1, year 2.
Right.
And it was supposed to come out this year.
Mm-hmm.
And then they postponed it because it gave its window to the new Dune movie. And I saw a thing. It's it comes out a year from today. I saw this yesterday, and I was like, all right, I'll wait because I would ideally want to see it in the movie theater.
Yeah, and that's hopefully I will get a chance to watch it too. Honestly,
for sure.
So I think that's
I think that about wraps it up.
That wraps everything up. Yeah.
But yeah, so the way the podcast has been uploading, because we're literally kind of ahead. Because we have last week's episode that comes out today.
We got a lot of good stuff.
We got a lot of good. Yeah. We're I think
it's because you did all those episodes while you're gone.
Do you think this is a good idea? How we're always 1 week ahead, just in case it will just keep releasing them like this. This one won't release until next week.
I mean, yeah, because you never know what happens. We could go because there's a long time where we didn't have uploads. In February. So
I think being ahead is good in case, because then in case we miss one, we can just upload the one we have for next week, and then we'll be back on regular time.
Yeah, so we're always going to be in the future.
Yes, we'll always be in the future, because we always used to be
in the present.
We've always been in the future or in the past, recording ahead.
Because usually you have something that's always coming up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because then and then I think we might have to record 1 or 2 episodes ahead of time.
Mm-hmm. So
that way I'll just have to do 1 when I leave for Sacramento.
Right.
Instead of 2.
For sure.
All right. Well, yeah, that about wraps it up. See you guys next week.
Later.